Hey, Paul, this would be a really good place to start. Hi, everybody. My name is Hirsch. Welcome to TalkHotRods.com. Today, we bring you a Hahn Vorbach holiday collector car quick tip, which is lots of gift ideas for the car person on your list. And Santa and his helper will have it all for you next.
Today's collector car quick tip is presented by TalkHotRods.com with Hirsch, the automotive opinionist.
This episode of Hahn and Vorbach's Collector Car Quick Tips is presented by Rivstar Car Care Products. Treat your car to Rivstar. Paul Vorbach here at Hahn Vorbach and Associates has been checking his list, and he's done it more than twice. But this is a great list. Paul.
Absolutely. Hirsch, as we've talked, all throughout the quick tips series, we've talked a lot about how collector car enthusiasts are very much, it's a lifestyle thing. And so, when it comes time for Christmas time, catering to that lifestyle is what it's all about. And you don't have to break the bank, but you can. And we've got a few ideas just for the car person in your life. Now, something as simple as these little beauties right here. Anybody that's a car person, they just love, stuff to help keep the car looking great. And certainly things like microfiber towels, very, very good. You can pick them up at Lowe's. You can pick them up at car care product dealers, all sorts of places. Walmart, I believe, has them too. So, a good gift choice. Other things, a ball finisher here that you can use for your wheels. It's a restoration kit. Comes with some material to a wax protectant for the car or for the wheels, and then go ahead and put it on there with the applicator. And then we got a nice, in this case, it's Flitz metal polish, which is set up for a motorcycle. However, the metal polish is great on cars as well. Now, if you don't want to get something directly for the cars, and I'm going to ask you to throw these things over there, if you would. We'll make a little bit of room. The other thing we always like, behold, lots of car models.
Toys.
Toys are good.
Toys
now,
are good.
Look at this little beauty here. Look at that. Here's the thing. It's a metal-bodied model of a Mercedes 300 SL. And the beauty of this is, you can find weird stuff like this at flea markets. And more or less, that's where this actually came from.
And eBay.
And eBay. So, it's a great little gift. It's something a little bit more than just your basic plastic model from days of old. Now, stepping up a little bit, you can get into some books. I'm going to give you a couple of book suggestions here, or just ones that, Barnes & Noble, they have a nice selection of books. Some of them are in the bargain bin.
Amazon.com for books.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Here's one we picked up a couple of years ago about drag racing, really cool. Or on the concept cars side, if you're into concept cars, and it's great for just whiling away an afternoon checking out some of these things, and you can get some books. Now, another book that we're going to actually recommend on our book list for people that are really into looking at cars as an investment. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a book that is out. We have a copy of it here. It's called Better Than Gold, and it's investing in historic cars. Now, you can go out to Amazon.com, and when you do, they're going to show you that it's no longer in print. However, they are incorrect. You have to go to the Historic Auto Group International over across the pond, and this will set you back a couple $100 for this book, but this is a very, very comprehensive look at investing in collector cars. So someone who's really serious about considering cars as an actual investment vehicle, this is a very good idea for you. Now, the other thing you can do, if you really want to up your game a little bit more, is event tickets. Certainly event tickets are things we all enjoy. If you want to go out to, for example, the Indy 500 coming up this year is the 100th running. So there's some special doings there. There's also, of course, the auctions coming up in Scottsdale. People that want to go check out the auctions, that's in January. The Amelia Island Concours is coming up in March down in Florida. Beautiful place to go right at the end of winter when you've had enough of the snow. It's a great gig. And we're actually going to be there this year with one of the 300 SL gull wings that we did. So we'll be there with that. So event tickets are always a good one.
Paul, you can go to greaterpittsburghtravel.com, and they have packages for all kinds of different events.
Well, that's a great suggestion, Hirsch. So, check that out. On a more local basis, coming up in February is going to be the International Car Show down at the Convention Center, and kicking that off is the Red Carpet Gala. And I got that here. And it's the Thursday before the rest of the show. I believe it's February 11th. Then the tickets, are a little bit pricey, but most of it goes to charity. And if you are writing off charitable contributions, well, then that's something that you can certainly do. But it's a great way of going out, getting a little bit of your car fix, seeing all the new cars even before the rest of the public can see them, and maybe rubbing elbows with a few local celebrities. So keep these little things in mind if you're out there, out and about, and looking for gifts. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, really on the low end, a simple IOU to your favorite car person to maybe leave them alone during the riding of the Daytona 500 or some of the auction shows, because they, of course, go on during Fridays and Saturday nights or a Sunday afternoon. And it might be something as simple as, here's some chips and dip, and we'll let you be so you can enjoy and get your car fixed. So, you don't have to break the bank, but you certainly can. And when we come back, we're going to talk to Bill Hahn, Santa Bill himself, about some other ways in which you can please the car person in your family for Christmas.
Today's Collector Car Quick Tip is brought to you by the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix and their title sponsor, the Greater Pittsburgh Automobile Dealers Foundation.
Welcome back to TalkHotRods.com. Hey folks, if you're looking for something to buy for that special person in your life, that gearhead in your life that it's always hard to buy for, well, we got some suggestions, and Paul already suggested some. Here's some more. Here's an emblem that we made here at Hahn Vorbach that is a 3D printed emblem. How special is that? It's metal too. It's not plastic, it's metal. It can be chrome plated, 3D printed. How cool is that? And on a little higher end, now, you're gonna need some, you better call us right away on that, because that's gonna take some time. But maybe on some higher end spends, if this person is really special to you, and he's got a car or she, that's been sitting in a garage for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, you could call us up. We could go over there without them knowing about it even, sneak it out of the garage and recommission it for them for Christmas. Give us a call right now, because that may take a while too, especially if it's been in the garage for a very long time. And let's see, what else could we do? What else could we do? Oh, maybe they don't have a garage for a long, long time, and all there is a bunch of junk in there that needs to be thrown out and replaced with a collector car, okay? We can help you find that collector car. We know lots of people with lots of cars, and a lot of them are for sale. And we will not steer you wrong. We're not going to put in something that's going to bury you. Okay, we'll be upfront with you as to the value of the car and how much it's worth putting into. So until next time, and until Hirsch comes along to say goodbye. What? It's not.
We have to say Merry
Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And be careful in the hot rod.